What is up, guys? Welcome to episode 21 of Digital Blackface. It's your boy, Poe, and once again, we are here to talk about the weird and wild stuff that goes on the website known as Twitter. Now, today we got our special guests, my man Jeremy. You guys remember Jeremy. Jeremy, say hi.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, and we also got, as you know her, the very best co-host anyone could ask for, my girl Lamhammer. Lamhammer, you
Howdy.
know. Yes, that's she said howdy, guys. And also Appa Bend, he's never been a guest before, but if you're on Twitter and you know me, you probably know him. How you doing, bud?
Yeah. No, known by association. But
I
yeah,
mean,
I'm good.
you know how it is. Anyway, okay. So today we are talking VTubers. Lamb, do you know anything about VTubers?
I know that they are cute little avatars who usually don't speak a whole lot of English and play video
Usually,
games a lot
yes.
of the time. That's what I know
That
about them.
That is very factual. Okay. So I know my man Jeremy and I know Appa definitely know a lot about VTubers. So those of you who are watching who know nothing about VTubers, basically VTubers or virtual YouTubers is the latest trend of digital media to arrive from Japan. They're basically a new generation of virtual entertainers that already captured the hearts of a lot of guys and probably some girls, who knows, in Japan, and have recently also hooked in, as you expect, weebs. Because weebs, that's
They're
what
good
weebs
for
do.
this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Of course.
Basically,
Say it again for the
VTubers
weebs in the back. Shit.
VTubers are basically. You remember back when in 2015 or 2016 when some idiot on poll said that Trump will make anime real. This is basically that.
This is the first step.
Yeah, Trump created VTubers.
Trump created
Debate. You
VTubers.
can debate me on that. I'll win, of course. But anyway,
Sure.
so Jeremy, is anything wrong with my explanation on VTubers?
No, you're pretty right. The only thing Lamb's kind
They
Oh, what was
interact
that?
oh,
and
you're going
who
full
give her
robot
money
on me,
and
bro.
and responses and play your.
Ugh, you are the worst. Why does this
I'm going
happen
for
every
robot.
time?
Yeah, you went full robot for a
You
second
know
and
what?
there, like hurt my ears for a second. Like, wait, what? Like, I
God
like.
dang, I have no
Oh,
idea
I
what.
thought it's just my internet being shit.
No, it's Poe
You
being shit.
I'm
All right.
amazed. I'm amazed that the main host of the website has shit microphone.
How do I sound?
Better
All
now,
right, you
but
sound
Do I sound
better.
any better now?
oh no.
Okay,
Oh,
There's some
good.
Oh
crackling going on
God,
there.
no! The crackling of death.
Oh, God dang.
You done
Wow.
messed up.
Maybe I
This
need a
is
new mic.
actually why we're supposed to do sound checks beforehand. Why does
I
this
thought you.
happen?
I thought you asked for a new mic.
I haven't bought one yet. Anyway,
Oh my
Okay,
Ugh.
what
God,
is the
no!
mic you'll be using
Jesus.
now?
I'm using a Razer Siren X. I don't feel like it's the time to talk about mic choices.
No, not really.
We've
But
got
I
all
have
the
the
time in the
feeling that your
world.
input device is not set to Razer. I feel like you've been talking to the laptop microphone this whole time.
You
That
know
is
what?
not how Razer sound.
You know what? Let me double check. And I am speaking into my Razer. So at
Oh.
least I should be.
Oh my God! Why does it sound so terrible?
You know what? You
This
guys are really
episode of Digital Blackface, we talk about how shit Poe's microphone is for a half an hour.
yeah, we really that's what we're
Yeah, we
doing right
just
now.
roast his
We should be
microphone.
talking about VTubers,
We
but
should, if
instead we're just
only
talking
you
about
had
my
a good enough
shit mic.
microphone to talk about it.
Okay,
You
okay.
know what? Maybe I should use my phone. Would that be better?
I
So
mean,
You know what?
maybe.
Yeah, probably
Yeah,
do
we'll
it.
we'll talk without you for a
okay,
minute. Go away.
yeah, you
So
do that.
Yeah,
Jeremy,
get that
where
fixed, my
Jeremy,
friend.
where was he wrong about VTubers?
The only thing that he was actually, I think you were wrong on this one, where they don't speak a lot of
Oh,
English. Very recently, like, and I don't blame you for still kind of being wrong on this because it's still super new. We had a Holo Live English, and that's honestly where a lot of this like drama is coming from. And all is just that Western girls are trying to put the Western bucket crab mentality on Japanese girls who speak English, and yeah, that causes a lot of problems for kind of everybody. And just, yeah, you were right. They're animated avatars. They are still real people. Like, they will, like, respond if you like tip them and like they read the chat and that kind of stuff. And they also ask that, hey, you respect their rules and that kind of stuff, where a lot of Westerners just plain don't. A lot of them don't even like read the description. I was like, hi, if you're new here, please read my rules against spamming. So, wait, does that mean spam everything? Spam! And yeah, that's pretty much how most VTuber streams go.
How big is the market for VTubers? Like, I mean, I'm sure it's expanding right now, but like, just as it stands right now, like, how many say we'll call it foreign from U.S. non-English speaking VTubers, and then like maybe some like a percentage of that, and then English speaking VTubers, and how fast
It's
that's kicking off.
it's a very wide market and everything. Just from the few streams that I've seen, at the most they've hopped up to like 72,000, and on the lower end at like really early in the wee hours of the morning, I've seen it maybe as low as 13. And just judging by their Twitter accounts and everything, all of them have hit at least 300,000. So that's a lot of people who are just really just amazed and just astonished by like how cute they are, their personalities, and like the games that they play. And I
How's all
will
that
admit,
get set up?
so it's actually surprisingly easy for a lot of them and everything. They just have these little motion trackers for like your shoulders and everything. They're actually really cheap, and they have different face presets attached to a keypad. So you have like happy, and then kind of sad, serious. Then there's a microphone where it just like pulls up like a little like drawn microphone, and then there's just a command that leads straight to your intro outro music.
Okay.
So yeah, I remember I was like taking kind of a deep dive with some other Japanese users, and they were explaining it to me. I was like, oh, okay.
I was gonna say I have no idea how to even start like setting something like that up. I mean, I imagine that there are programs, and you know, if you watched enough YouTube videos, you could probably figure it out. But
Oh yeah, it's not really that
There's one
difficult.
program that you can use. It's called Face Rig. It's on Steam. You can buy it for like 10, 15 bucks. I don't know. Last time I checked, it was pretty much there. And they really have the 2D plugin, which allows you to have 2D animated face cam, the same thing that YouTubers always use. You don't even need any of that motion capture stuff. But a lot of the HoloLive YouTubers do use, because they're a company and they have a lot of YouTubers. They usually use very, very more advanced tools for that sort of stuff. But pretty much everybody can set it up. I mean, I technically can set it up, but yeah, it's too much of a hassle, and you're gonna need to make the custom face rig itself. It's quite a lot of work, let's just say, and I'm not
lot of hours
exactly
invested.
skilled in that.
yeah,
Yes,
like
it takes quite a lot of work.
but the resources are all there. So anybody,
Yes, if
like,
you
anybody
actually
with,
really
like,
wanted to do, this is what I was saying. Like Nanners, she actually set up her own. She does everything about the same as HoloLive, except she's independent. So I mean, yes, you can do it. It's just very time consuming, and the HoloLive. The reason that they're very popular, what kind of attends to their popularity, is they have very set schedules. Like they don't just randomly cancel on you unless you know anything less of a full hurricane hit Japan or something like that.
Okay. So who are some of the big names as far
Um,
as VTubers go?
Oh, wait.
I think
Big
we can
names,
agree
big
that
names.
the OG is. I think we can agree that the OG is Kizuna AI, which technically
Kizu-
she kind of isn't.
Kizuna
Yeah,
AI, is she really the OG, but was she really the biggest, like, well-known back then?
Poe, can you
I
turn
think
down
she
your
was
mic
the
just a little
biggest well
bit?
known back then. But the OG, as for the OG, maybe not her, but she is definitely one of the biggest, the first one that well known. Because at that point, everybody, any other VTubers is basically just like, oh, you're just trying to be Kizuna, you're just trying to be Kizuna AI. But now that VTubers have gone so mainstream that everybody's like, well, Kizuna is just part of another VTuber again.
I know Korone is very like up there, like the dog girl. And then I'm trying to remember the other one that,
Ikombokum.
huh? Ikom
No.
Bokum.
Yeah, Ikombokum.
I love that meme so much. I saw this one where someone was using like that one from that Lost show. It's just like in the criminal justice system with like you know what? I can't remember it right now, so I'm just gonna leave that tangent alone. But yes, She's very up there in Japan. I'm trying to remember this other girl who's a dragon.
Oh, you mean Coco? You mean Coco?
Yes,
Coco
yes,
is
Coco.
very popular. Like she is. Also, look, I'm like I don't really. I, to be honest, I didn't really care about VTubers except for when like I watched one or two video of Kazuna AI like years ago. But then like the one that I saw someone showed me retweeted a video of her onto my TL like maybe 3 weeks ago. Pokimane, and she's this half Asian, half Texan girl, and what caught me was her freaking accent, and I was like, it's like it caught my attention. I was like, it's perfect. I need to hear more of this woman speak because she could just go perfectly between English and Japanese and mix her accents in such a weird way, and I loved it. But anyway, Pokimane is my favorite. If I could pick a favorite VTuber, she is mine. I've watched like at most 5 minutes of her, but if I had to pick a favorite, it would be her.
I am torn between Garagura and Amelia Watson. And like those two are like my favorite back to back. And actually, Gura has been getting the most attack. Like that's kind of why everyone's like super protective of her because she's one of the most.
One?
Yes, that is the little shark.
The one that went
Yes,
that I watched that video just for the and I was like, am I really is this all she's gonna do for the next hour? And I was like, you know what, I might be willing to actually watch her just say for the next hour. Then she started talking, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed that she started talking. I was ready to just hear I was ready to just hear for the next 1 hour 15 minutes of the stream.
I will reiterate, Poe's relationship with women on the whole.
Look, honestly,
Yes.
women. I have a certain effect on women, and the women that know me know this effect. The women that know me in that way know this effect I have on them. And I'm not even gonna say here. They know what I'm like. They know what I do. They know what it is. It's good. We're good. You got that, woman? Women's in the audience who know me. You know me. We know you. We're good.
and we just lost 5 subscribers just like that.
We did. We really did because I had to inflate my ego.
Poe flexes ASMR.
You know what? We should have a whole video which is just me bragging and flexing for no goddamn reason. And I mean not just verbally, but like physically flexing while I speak. Because when I flex, I'm most confident. Because we just lost another.
Just all of our subscribers are gone now. Just
okay.
Why?
Why? Back to the point. Appa, who's your favorite?
I don't have a favorite VTuber. I literally made a video talking about how I've watched a lot of these clips, but I'm not really a fan of these VTubers because, well, as I've said in a video, and I got a lot of flack for this, it's because a lot of them are playing a character. Most of the VTubers are playing a character. They're role playing as a specific character that they're assigned to. A lot of whole life VTubers are like this. And the moment, like the way, for example, Pokimane did it, the way Pokimane or a lot of like say the independent VTubers did it, it doesn't really feel like a legit VTuber. It just feels like a guy with an avatar or a girl with an avatar. Whereas a VTuber, they have to like really, really dedicate it with the character that they're playing. For example, the shark and Amelia and everything like that. So many of these VTubers, they really have to be dedicated, which in some respect, I kind of really appreciate them. And I really appreciate that. I respect them. These are very, very, very talented actors and actresses playing these roles. Like I might not even notice, but maybe some of the VTubers that are well known are actually not women. I don't know. Japan has been doing that thing, that thing, and I'm still kind of suspecting.
No. The thing is, I have read some before I even knew VTubers were a real thing. I have read some manga where popular VTubers were just like 40-year-old men providing for their family.
And you know what? If they're good, I mean they're good. Then that's about it.
Look, but also, you know what? I lied when I said my favorite VTuber was Pokimane. I have found a new favorite VTuber. Her name is Poki. And I say this because, first of all, she has the eyes of a Powerpuff Girl on crack. And 2, she has the thigh gap equivalent to the Grand Canyon. And also, 3, she had her booty modeled, which that shows dedication. You know what? That shows dedication. She had her booty modeled for her avatar, which means that she expects to stand up with her avatar and show off her butt. That is some dedication to her art. That is dedication to the role. That is Shakespearean levels of effort. And you know what? I have to applaud her.
Boo.
Well,
What, too much? Was that too much? Did I go too far? Did I go too far?
Yes, he did go way
Yeah, I mean,
too
this is
far with
this is
that.
your
wait.
podcast. You can
I mean,
simp on anyone.
You can simp
Also,
and
wait.
everything, but I will disagree with you.
No, I'm come on. You know I'm joking. Anyway, look, Inkleman says, look, in the comments right here, he says, what if furry VTubers become a thing? You know what? That is probably going to happen before the year ends.
I hate you that you
That
brought
is going to
up
happen before
because
the
you
year
just
ends.
brought this curse upon us all.
No, it was going to happen anyway before the year ended. Come on. You think furry
that
VTubers
felt
weren't
like
going to
I
be a thing?
know,
I'm kind
I
of
know
surprised
it was
that it
going
didn't
to
happen
happen.
sooner, because FaceRig literally has templates for furries.
Like, you
And
know that
it's
feeling
like
of
literally
yes, I
rendered very
know,
well.
but why did you have to remind me? Like, that's how I feel. Like, I knew, I always knew, but why did you remind me? I was happy and ignorant.
I mean, we're all happy in ignorance. Like that's exactly why Adam and Eve ate the apple. They knew too much and they suffered for it. Stupid people have more
ever
fun.
read the Bible?
I have read it over 25 times.
Huh.
Yes, that's not a joke.
Don't
Anyway,
ruin it for anybody who hasn't. The devil did it.
Yeah, like he's about to have Bible spoilers if you aren't ready for the 1,000-year-old book.
Okay, look, there's one Bible spoiler that I always found weird. You know what? I did think it was like they kind of ripped off Final Fantasy or even Disney when Satan turned into a dragon in the end. But you know what? That's just me. Anyway,
Oh God!
but back to VTubers. Back to VTubers.
Very sacrilegious.
How do you guys think Poki is going to affect the VTuber game?
Not at all. Honestly,
Nah,
I feel like she's gonna.
Don't you think she's gonna bring a lot of people into it?
Among Us with beards and the rest.
Is
What?
the overall quality going to suffer?
I still feel like yes.
Like I think, look, honestly, I think VTube is gonna kind of become like fan fiction, where 90% of it sucks.
Yes.
And then you'll have 10%. You're gonna have 10% of those great VTubers that people go back to all the time, but 90% is gonna be trash.
That's 90. That's pretty much every content creator ever on this website.
Yeah.
Poe flexing over a Walmart mic ASMR. Come on, guys. That's just hurtful. What did I do?
At least upgrade to Best Buy, man. This was a cheap mic too, and I sound amazing.
This is a Razer Siren. This was a Razer Siren X. I bought it because it was. It is a Razer Siren X, and this is the third mic I've had this year, and
the third.
The third.
This is the second
like
microphone I've gotten in probably about 5 years, and all it took.
Although to be fair, those other two mics were they were like $20 mics, so you know.
I paid like $35 for this mic, and
I remember. Look,
like
I was
5
on.
Months.
I was on 4chan like a week ago. No, like right after the Poki thing happened, and people were just talking about, you know what? They were talking about how VTubers were basically fixing the Twitch and YouTube cam whore problem because they were YouTube and Twitch's big problem, and they were like these VTubers don't need tits, although some of them do have, you know, they have what they have to attract viewers, but. A lot of streamers had to do was be female, flirt, and flaunt their bodies, but VTubers actually had to be entertaining. So,
and they didn't have to be women, apparently.
You know, that's true. They didn't have to be. Who knows? You know what? It's part of the allure. You don't have to know. You never have to find out.
Yeah.
Except for Coco, because we all know Coco's got a banging body in real life. But,
my favorite thing is whenever anyone asks a VTuber, like, what's your real voice? And I saw this one video of this VTuber who had, like, pink hair and, like, Powerpuff Girls eyes. And someone gave her, like, $500 in a super chat. They're like, is that your real voice? And she's like, no commission, baka. Like, it was just, like, a very deep but feminine voice and everything. It was just like, Okay, please bully me, ma'am.
No,
Yeah,
look,
that's
like
that
I
again,
like I also went
goes back
on
to the point that VTubers are very good actors and actresses.
Yes. Like sounds like she would be like like your next door neighbor who would be always angry at something.
look, no, right here, Rose Gold. Thank you, Rose, for bringing up a good point. Rose just reminded me. Remember Melody, Project Melody? How when she came on, like basically all the girls on Chatterbait were like, "No, get her off. She's wrecking it. She's stealing our followers. She's not even real. Who knows if she's even a girl?" And like Twitter and 4chan, they were roasting all the cam girls. Were like, "Oh, what? You can't compete up against like a 3D avatar? Like, what's wrong with you? Do better, be more attractive or whatever." And I'm like, "Damn, you guys are just giving them the heat." But
I remember that. That was a glorious time because
it really was. I missed that. I
was
missed that time. Things were so much more innocent back then. Um.
Someone else show up. I wasn't paying attention.
Who missed?
Oh my God, it's Amy. Amy is our resident black girl VTuber.
Yeah.
Amy, tell us all about VTube, you little midget.
You do the thing, and then the thing does the thing, and then boom.
Oh, ignore
That's
Amy.
VTube.
Sometimes
Wow.
she's
Get
she's
this
a little
woman to
sleepy.
understand me.
She's a little sleepy in general.
I
And
just
yet she
got
has a better
here.
microphone than you.
You know what? Everybody, a 5-year-old has a better microphone than me. Let's just get over that.
I'll be right back.
Yes.
And she leaves. Bye, Amy. Look. No, but like, so a lot of people brought up like Project Melody and how you would think that there would be a lot more 3D avatar cam girls, but it seems like after Project Melody, no one really stepped up. And then the heat died down and nobody cared anymore. But there were articles and people complaining, and people were complaining so much on Chatterbait that, oh, she's stealing all our attention. And they were like, if a 3D avatar could steal your attention just by being nice to the guys, then what are you doing?
A lot of these girls that were on these websites, especially Twitch and Chatterbait and all, they will practically spit in your face and call you a virgin. I'm not sure if you're
I mean,
into
although that is, some guys were into that, of course, but I'm sure
but
the
not
majority
me.
weren't.
No,
Yeah.
because I'm just here like, why do you just call me a virgin? I like this. A mix
I'm
of
not a
I'm
virgin.
confused because I haven't been a virgin in 6 years, and I'm also like, who uses virgin
Preach.
anymore? This isn't 2012. That's why I was so confused. Like, what? What? Excuse me, ma'am? Like, no, I'm out of here. I'm not giving you any money. And that was basically
suppose
my
also-
reaction.
I suppose also one of the reasons why cam whores are dying is not just because the virtual tubers taking advantage of everybody. What is it? Taking advantage? No, sorry, taking
It's
everybody's
OnlyFans
hearts.
too.
But
It's OnlyFans too.
yeah, it's not just that. It's the fact that cam whoring and Twitch girls in general is just dying. It's just a dying trend. Not a lot of people go to there anymore. It's almost as if it's just a fad back in like 2015 to 2016. It was a thing when Twitch was Twitch is still pretty big, but at the time it was pretty big. But nowadays the virtual tubers are coming in and begin taking the trends out of them, and they have to find a way to adapt and make new content, which then results in Pokimane doing her thing with the VTubing thing. But I think to be fair to Pokimane, I think maybe, I'm not really sure, maybe this is just a one-off thing that she did. She's not gonna do it consistently. But if she is going to do this VTubing all the time, then yeah, I suppose that proves my point. But if it is a one-off thing, then I'll concede that to Poki. But we'll get to Poki in a bit.
I think, in my opinion, it's a service issue. It is not just, a trend or just, things are falling out of vogue. It's just they were genuinely terrible. Like, you would show up, you would end up hating it, and then you'd leave and never want to come back. That
Yeah,
is
but
my
the thing
whole
is,
take on it.
Yeah, the thing is, I don't know. It's because the mind of the Sims. I can't really understand the mind of the Sims that go to these Twitch whores and everything like that. But the thing is, it's not just that. It's because I don't know. Maybe they keep on watching them, and there's that one point where these Sims grow up and they realize, oh damn, I've been spending way too much money on these freaking whores and E-thots and everything like that, and then suddenly realization they just quit. I don't know why it took so long for them to realize, but unfortunately, these Sims are human beings and they grow up as well. and they don't consume the content that they used to consume anymore.
Hey
That's
man,
how
it's
just people
character
tend to be.
development at that point. Just character development. Yes, you sucked in chapter 1 through 18, but in chapter 19 you get better. In chapter 20 you're a whole new man. There you go.
Yeah,
That's all I gotta say on
I
that.
kind of have the feeling, although maybe I don't know how many people who jump from the E-thots, the Twitch E-thots, and then just go to VTubers. I don't know how many people who did that, because
Okay, wait.
I don't
But-
think I don't think there are.
Amy, what were you saying?
Yeah, but
Amy.
I
What were you
was talking
saying?
about there being plenty of people who jumped from the whole Twitch thing to VTubers.
It's the latest.
Like, I'm
Yes,
pretty sure
what's
a
your
ton
thoughts?
of people jumped. Like, they were like,
I would
Amy?
start
Did Amy
off
cut
with
out?
the VTuber thing.
Did she just die or something?
I think I don't know. We'll come back to her. But anyway, let's actually skip ahead a bit. You guys remember? Of
oh,
course, you
okay,
remember what I was
sorry.
saying.
Fucking mic thing was loose.
Oh, it's okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
Yes,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
Alright, so what I was saying is that everyone, when VTubers came out, everyone jumped on the whole VTuber train. Like, they were whole, like, fucking, V2D Superior 3D, and then, you know. The Sims didn't change, it just, the type of Sim changed.
It is the quality of Sims. It's VTubers have a higher quality of Sims. In that, I guess they have more self-respect. I don't know.
Like, when
Either
I
way.
started doing the VTuber thing, more people started watching me. And, like, I was jumping on the VTuber trend before it was even a trend.
Ooh.
Okay,
I've
so
had a
you were a
model and stuff
trendsetter.
made before HoloLive English and Pokimane.
That's
everybody
true.
started
That is
hopping on
true.
it. I didn't gain
Yeah.
popularity, but Pokimane did.
Pokemon was
Because
already
Pokimane
big.
was already popular.
Yeah.
Well, that's because Pokimane is a slut. I don't give a fuck. Fucking
Anyway.
whore.
Look,
Be
okay,
careful, she
on-
might strike you.
on the topic of sluts, that sounds like a bad segue. But on the topic of sluts, Brittany Venti put out a video about VTubers. That was a bad segue, and I'm also not implying that Brittany is at all a slut. But
Like, you should have gone something more like, speaking of Starbucks,
You should have gone full the way.
Venti, Brittany,
why would I
All the
say on the
segues
topic of
you
sluts?
had, and
What
you
is
chose
wrong
that
with
one.
me?
dude, you're
On the
losing your
topic
mind.
of
You're losing your
sluts.
cool.
On the topic of sluts, really, who has ever said that before? On the topic of look,
James
Brittany
Bond.
Venti put out a video. You guys know of the video, okay? So, Jeremy, you watched the whole video. I watched like the first 5 minutes because I like Brittany's voice. I do like Brittany's voice. I'm not gonna go back on that. It's just, but I'm not simping. I'm just saying, auditorily, it's a good voice to me. But
You think
your
my
opinion-
voice is good? Why the fuck are you?
I think your
you
voice is
allowed an
interesting.
opinion?
I think your voice is interesting. Let's
You
not go
told
to
me
good.
it was good, and
Yeah, but I lied.
you
Ouch.
didn't lie. You straight up admitted it was good like 17 different times.
Uh-huh.
Now
Yes,
that you're
because-
getting called out for it, you're just gonna say you were lying?
I was
It's
lying the
my-
whole time. It's my
Anyway.
benefit.
Okay. Moving on to
Moving on to the
Brittany's
topic
video.
of Brittany Venti and her great voice. Really, it's like milk in my ears. Brittany, if you're hearing this, I do like your voice.
Okay,
I'm being
retard,
honest about
don't
that.
care. Stop simping.
Look,
Anyways,
but what is your opinion on the video, Jeremy?
My opinion on the video is just, it comes off as more of like a complete rant that doesn't really have any real like direction to it. Calls everyone who watches VTubers like, 40-year-old men who like, have like no kids and like barely any money, just kind of giving it all to like a virtual girl from overseas, and just like, and you can definitely tell that the purpose behind this video was not to protect children or the whole XP word that we can't say because we're gonna get demonetized.
Mm-hmm.
It was just
Yeah,
pretty
of
much
course.
envy. Like, you can definitely tell that the whole like plot behind this was just, I want attention and I hate that I can't make $1,000 in 10 minutes like Gura. And I will admit I did give
That's true.
$10 to Gura, so
I
yeah.
have given no money to a
Cool.
look. I have given no money to a VTuber, but if I had to, it would either be in this order: Pokimane, Gura and the Korone, because I wish I had been there live for Korone's Doom saga, because that was beautiful. It was just like I saw the videos and it was just she was really into smashing demons, and I have to appreciate that in a girl.
Cool.
Really into smashing demons. I would have to appreciate that.
Look, if you
A
want to
lot of
smash Satan,
context.
yeah, there's context there.
Don't make me
I'm not
say the
gonna.
S word again.
I
Simping applies to virtual women too, pal.
mean, I'm
I
not
already
trying to
know
I
fuck
don't
I
know
a
why
virtual
they
failed
woman.
no
haven't
since
added a
September. You
PVE
don't have
in
to
Doom.
remind
Or
me.
maybe I'm missing out. But did they actually add
Wait,
PVE
the
in
reason
Doom?
the reason they don't do a PvP in Doom, because then you'd have to play
PVE.
as Doom guy versus another Doom guy, and that would mean Doom guy would have to lose, and Doom guy can't lose because Doom guy always wins.
That's why I said PVE.
Oh, oh.
That would be awesome, though.
I'm pretty sure you can always go back in the campaign and select the PvE arena.
Anyway, back to the point about Venti. Jeremy, you saw the video. There was so much that she mentioned, at least in the first 5 minutes. She really went on about how much she thought. She just kept making jokes about furries and the shark girl. She's like, "Oh, but that doesn't make her. Sharks don't have fur, so what does it make her?" Or whatever, on and on about that. And
Yeah,
honestly,
and
like
Hmm.
that's I kind of tuned out at that point because like I was only in there for just like the novelty. But personally, I think it because she made another video today. It's 35 minutes long, also on VTubers about how much she hates them, and like, not for nothing, but I feel like it's a bit bitter.
You hear that, VTubers? Living rent
Like,
free in someone's head.
that's why I was saying that it comes from like envy and everything, and the whole thing about being the P word we can't say and 4 P words that we can't say. That Gura, this 18-year-old VTuber, because Hololive does not hire minors. Like, you have to be 18 before they'll even, like, you have to be 18, well-known, and, like, you have to have, like, a lot of qualifications before Hololive will even, like, sneeze in your direction, let alone get you a contract and your whole, like, VTuber, like, personality and everything. You already have to be more or less kind of big already before they'll even invest in you, because they're trying to make their money back. Like Coco and everything, how she makes say I think $52,000 in a stream or so, because YouTube takes like what was it 30% or something like that. And
YouTube
then
takes about 30%. Yeah,
YouTube takes 30%. Hololive takes half of that, and then she gets the rest of it. So it probably hits around like $12,000 when you made 52, give or take. My math is very bad. But it's not that much money, but she also makes, her regular commission salary, which is probably like maybe $15 an hour. And you only have to stream for about 2 hours a day. So you can kind of see it's not that much money, but by the looks of it, it's still quite a bit of work for everything. So that's kind of why I'm like, why are you trying to push all this really negative stuff that's just straight up bitter when these guys seem like they're just doing this as, kind of a side gig? So it's planning. It's only about 2 hours out of your day, and you can make like an extra like $2,000 here and there. Like, I still feel like these girls have like regular jobs. If you guys understand that?
Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Yeah, like for some odd reason, I still feel like the Gura girl, that she's actually just like a really mousy like secretary that just like works at like a military office or something like that, like a VA, like a Japanese VA. Like she's just
no. Actually, no. I was actually reading. No, I was reading Encyclopedia Dramatica like a few days ago on their virtual YouTubers page, and this is how they described it. One of the failures in business suits realized this and proposed, what if we make a Hatsune Miku lookalike, but doing the same things PewDiePie does? Are you a Japanese woman? Do you have talent in voice acting and singing, but unable to get a job? Are you a sad and insecure tiny dick herbivore man who's craving of attention and pity? Are you comfortable with weirdos making fan art of your character, depicting it in an array of revolting sexual fetishes? Are you okay with sad neats throwing tantrums and sending you death threats on your Twitter account because of anything they consider a transgression? Worry no more. Now you can feel what it is to be famous without showing your face. Get your money swindled by opportunistic entertainment middlemen and be forever under the shadow of your character.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Like
Huh.
that's not even funny, right? That's just like, ha ha. That's just
Yeah, it's just that.
But I mean, they still do it, and I guess they like the attention and everything. And I don't know, before like kind of the Western side started getting like really angry and jealous about it. Actually, this is another tangent I meant to post on Twitter, but I forgot to hit send. It's why do they think that just because these Hololive girls make 52,000 in a night or so, that they can suddenly just hop on there and make that same amount of money with
Because
none of
it's
the
the same thing
talent.
with it's the same thing with OnlyFans.
You know what? Yes, that is definitely because I've seen so many $3 OnlyFans from, like girls. I wouldn't even like look twice at a bar. It's like, ugh, no, thank you. Like I'm not drunk enough for that one.
God dang, Jeremy, go easy on
I am a savage. I'm born and raised. Like a lot of you guys
them.
don't realize I am actually hot IRL, so I can actually have my pick, even though I'm still super lonely all
Flex.
the time.
Did you post
Flex
a
it,
picture of
man.
yourself on Twitter the other day?
I don't believe I did. I because I
You
randomly
posted a
will.
picture of somebody. I thought it
You know
was
what?
you.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, so
I don't feel like
probably
going back and
not.
looking.
But yes, like when you're attractive, yes, you do get to have your choice and everything. And you don't really want to go down, you only want to go up. So I mean, but that's neither here or there. I can tell you about game later, but I don't really feel like it. But what before I went on my long tangent to talking about like how hot I am, are we on Appa?
Um, no, I thought,
Like
I thought.
I lost my train of thought. I was just
Yeah,
thinking
you
about
did because you
myself.
went on talking about how hot you are. Man, we get it. You're hot. You're a hot dude. You're smoking.
No,
You're Channing Tatum out
I
here.
thought Discord's. I thought my Discord is lagging again because it does lag when post talking.
Oh,
Like
that's hurtful.
I can hear you just fine. All right, go
Yeah,
to
yeah, I had
everybody.
to use the VPN because the signal, the ping on this one is really bad. I had to use a VPN to make sure the ping is back.
Okay.
Yeah, but the thing is, I went to Brittany's video where she talks about this. I didn't when I watched the video, I just listened to it, but she just brought in a lot of points in regards to like she spent the first half of the video talking about Japan, talking about how loli PRON. I don't know if you're gonna monetize this, but I'm just gonna say that the L's and the S, the lols and the lol shows, they are problematic and that they're not really art, and that if you consume that sort of stuff, it might lead into the predatory behavior towards children and all of those stuff. And then what she did after that is that she talks about Hololive and she brings up the context. Well, that this is what she's doing. This is what the kind of thing that the VTubers are doing, and then she compares the Holosims to bronies.
Yeah, that's the one the part
that,
I did not get. I was just like, what? I know that they're equally weird because I'm weird too, but I don't consider us bronies because bronies they went so far as to prove that Rainbow Dash can go faster than a jet engine. That is how dedicated those fans are.
Look,
okay,
honestly,
so
I'm
there
not
are
surprised. Look, I'm not
she
surprised
used
that bronies are that crazy.
she
Bronies are
used a bunch of images to like prove her point that these VTuber sims, the people who are simping to VTubers, are the same as bronies, because the bronies, you got a bunch of people on bronies in DeviantArt. Basically, they cannot disassociate the fiction and reality. They just literally have the My Little Pony characters in real life, and I.
Well,
hmm,
that's like
I don't
trying
know.
to
I'm just gonna share the
paint
screenshot.
everybody
Hold on.
as a Chris Chan, really. If you consider what he's become and how his reality is currently incredibly warped.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know how am I going to be able to share this particular screenshot because this is the one screenshot that she showed in the video, just to kind of prove the point that, well, Hololive Sims are bronies, and all of them basically act in the same way as, you know what, I'm just going to put it in the podcast chat.
Yeah, do that.
Forgive
Yeah,
the
that's a good idea.
Pardon the cringe, but that's
Yikes.com. I've seen
something
that
like
one
that.
before.
Oh, yep, I've seen that one before. That's a definite yikes.com. No, that's a yikes.net, really.
Yikes.
There's a difference.
Yeah, like .net is when it's like extra yikes.
Oh, you know, that's fair. That's very fair.
Like, oh my goodness.
Oh my word.
All it's missing is a fedora. He's missing the iconic fedora, and he knows the
Oh,
blame.
actually, Lamb, you mind? Let's talking about Pokimane. Let's go back to Pokimane for a minute. You mind playing that that bit? I feel that like this whole VTuber thing is disingenuous for a big reason. There's a video of Pokimane talking. You mind bringing that up for us?
Yeah, sure. I'll work on that.
Thank you.
Hopefully you sent.
You guys remember that Gundam dude, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's a Gundam.
I actually occasionally have banter with with Gundam. Gundam, I'm kind of surprised Gundam shouted me out in one video and told me that I am the reason why he got banned on Twitter.
Wait, why did he get banned on Twitter?
I still don't know how I get. I still don't know how I get banned all the time. It makes no sense.
I got shadow banned.
No. The reason why Gundam said that I'm the reason why he got banned on Twitter, or at least for temporarily, is because he said something along the lines of "gas dweebs." And I basically, he retweeted, I think it was my tweet saying something along the lines of gas dweebs. And the moment he retweeted that, he got banned from Twitter for just a bit. I just said gas dweebs. I'm not banned, but Gundam is. I find that hilarious. He's just retweeting my stuff.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
How to make a man angry.
Yeah, but Gundam is one of the definitely. Gundam is, well, I wouldn't say Gundam is a VTuber. I mean, he does have an avatar, but he is mostly playing himself. He doesn't really he doesn't really do this sort of VTubing stuff until recently, when he actually got the 3D model for his avatar. But before that, I do subscribe to him. I do watch his content. But before that, he don't really use the 3D avatar for stuff. And yes, what he does a lot is he make fun of Twitch thoughts, he make fun of Sims, he make fun of Pokimane, and Pokimane got really pissy at him and on a stream said something on the lines of, well, this is a YouTuber that makes fun of me and makes fun of a lot of these Twitch girls for 20 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and find the advertisers and try to make sure that his video and him didn't get ads for his video, and that got so much backlash from Poki. Even some of Poki fans got backlash to the point where she had to ban the word Gundam on his chat at one point, which I find very interesting. But a lot of people just didn't like Poki at that point, and yeah. It's a shit show, and which ends in quite the irony when Poki decides that it would be a good idea to do the VTubing stuff, to have a 3D avatar to represent her, which is exactly the same thing that Gundam did to represent himself and his avatar. But Poki, on the same stream where Poki want to contact the ads, or not really contact the ads, but say, hey, ads, you are advertising on this channel that makes fun of me. What's that? She also said something along the lines of, well, your Gundam, you're hiding behind an avatar and your avatar is trash or something, therefore bad. I'm paraphrasing, but essentially she goes that way. Yeah.
Show me your
I think
face
the
so I
one
can
thing
remember
that really kind of made me laugh is I literally forgot Pokimane existed up until like the whole Leafy is here drama and how she got him banned from making too many Pokimane videos.
Okay, I got reminded of her existence every single week, and the reason why is because Streamlabs, the one that I use to stream and get people to donate to me, decides to feature her as one of the featured creators. Hey, this is Pokimane. It's featured creator. Pokimane uses Streamlabs, and I was like, no, don't remind her. Don't remind me of her every single week. I have to use Streamlabs and stream. Jesus, Streamlabs, what are you doing? I might not even consider using Streamlabs at that moment, but that's how I do my streams these days.
Honestly, if it wasn't for all the drama and everything, if say Hololive English just got to be completely like drama free and she stayed on Twitch with her simps, I honestly wouldn't ever be reminded of Pokimane like ever. Like I've always found her to just be a very boring person. Like I said,
Look, guys. Remember the common thing where they would call a Pokimane a 2 out of 10 e-girl.
uh
That was
yeah,
Leafy.
what about it?
I think it was
Yeah,
Leafy.
that was
because Leafy started it and
Hey,
everybody
hold
just
on.
kept saying it.
Hold on. Either it's Leafy or it's Keemstar. I don't know. Either of those two, because both of them, I do remember
Look.
both of them saying something along the lines of 2 out of 10s.
And the funny thing about the 2 out of 10 e-girl thing is that what's so hilarious about it is that at first I didn't understand it, but then looking at Pokimane, like she really is a 2 out of 10 e-girl in that she's just she's vaguely attractive, boringly attractive. There's not very unique. There's no like unique features or anything. She's a 2 out of 10 e-girl. She's cute, but like that's it.
like she just reminds me of like an old English teacher. Like she's like, this is my 6th year out of college. I work here at so and so high school, and I teach 9th grade English.
No, but
Like,
the funny thing is, like I follow. I'm not to read into this, but I follow and am mutuals with a lot of e-girls, and almost every e-girl that I know, I would say if you would put them into Pokimane's place, they would be better at holding and attracting an audience because they're not boring.
I don't understand, how did Pokimane get so big?
She
She's
kept
basic.
bending over.
What?
She's basic. She's basic. She's easily accessible. Everybody likes that sort of stuff. A lot of people like that sort of stuff. Well, I certainly don't, but hey, if they
Kind
like
of
that sort
the
of stuff,
girl
well,
next door
it's on
kind
them.
of system, where
I
it
kind of
could
feel
be
like this is like the
that
most corporately approved fucking person ever. Like it just seems like if you had to like strip out all the soul of a streamer, you would pretty much get Pokimane.
Yeah,
water it down a little
that's what she does. And you know what? If that's what she does, I mean, I'm not exactly on the complaint train aside from the VTubing train, but it fine. That's fine if people enjoy her. That's fine and all, but not my thing. Because that my opinion on her is that she's just not my thing.
Yeah,
And
like
if she was
honestly,
my
I can
thing,
forget
well,
about her. Like it's not even like a malice. This is just like, hey, you're forgettable. You're not my thing. All right, like I'm moving on. Like it's nothing to be like heard
and then she
about.
got
just,
involved into
hey.
drama where she is calling for advertisers on the videos that make fun of her, and then that's like, okay, I don't like you. I'm not
Yeah,
exactly a fan of doing that.
like if you can make fun of other people on your streams and they don't come for your advertisers, like I'm about to say, like I'm pretty sure if someone did go after her advertisers and like she got super demonetized, she would do everything in their power to just get them completely like nuked off any like website at all. Like I'm talking freaking Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. Like she would do everything to make sure that you're ruined. Or like you have to start all over at zero.
Yeah. Well, I don't really know about that. We'll see, because she's been the only drama that she got involved in right now was the fact that she builds herself a face rig and put herself as a VTuber, which at the scale of drama compared to Gundam, it's barely nothing. I mean, she's just trying to catch in on the trend, but that's it. She's just catching on the trend, not exactly calling out advertisers for not liking a video, but still.
Like, fair enough, fair enough. I don't know. As long as you're not really trying anything else that's super shady like that, I don't think I'll have a problem, and I can honestly just throw you out of my memory forever. And that's the way that she should stay. Out of my memory and out of my sight. And guess what? I wouldn't even have a problem with it. I'd be happy.
Mhm.
But, you know, I don't get to be happy around here.
Nothing. Sorry.
What do you mean, what on earth?
Like, what are you doing? Like, what is that?
Oh, it's the whole thing. Hold on, let me flip my thing up. See?
That is indeed a virtual tuber. But the problem is, I don't know if Lamb is going to put her on the video and put her.
Oh
as a
no, I'm
control.
not. I was just testing some stuff.
That's what I was concerned with. I was like, what is that? I didn't ask
I was
you
like,
to cover
I didn't
that.
understand what was happening. I was like,
I'm scared. Alright, playing that video now.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It is insanely hard to take this person seriously that is like dressed up as a VR person, not showing their faces.
Oh, that was a short one, eh? Too bad I can't hear it.
Like I just saw Amy's VTuber avatar for the first time.
Yeah, I know, so did I.
You've never seen it before?
You should
we don't pay
have.
attention to you.
Listen. I'm sorry. I've never seen it before. I'm really sorry that I
You've been
missed it.
in my streams, you lying cunt.
Yes, but no, I've never seen your VTube stream. I'm sorry about that. I've never
You've
seen
been
it.
in one of my VTube streams. What do
I
you
have
mean?
not. I'm gonna tell honestly, I have not. Not
You
one.
have. I literally had you in one last week.
I was in a stream of yours.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you remember last week.
I do remember last week. You were there.
Okay, sweetheart, I don't think you remember last week.
I do remember last week.
Last I was
Yes, last week.
You mean last week, the week of September 6th through the 12th?
You
Yes?
obviously remember being there then.
I look, I have not, this is the first time I've seen your VTube avatar. I don't know who you thought was me last week.
You are the
but
worst kind of support system I have ever known.
they weren't me. It might have been it might have been Jeremy. It might have been Jeremy or Thickless. I've heard they sound like me, but you know.
Mm.
I was about to
No,
say, did
none
she
of
just
them are
rage
you.
quit?
So, you know what? I really. It sounds like gaslighting Amy, but I really was not there. I have no idea what's going on.
You literally were there, though.
Amy, I've not been on a stream. I've not been on a stream of yours for like
He was sleep socializing, obviously.
at least 3 weeks.
Like digital blackface,
His
where we
brain
talk
must not be
about
working.
how nobody shows up to Amy's streams.
I show up to Amy's streams.
Actually, a lot of people do. I've had a moment these past few days where I've been getting 15, 16 viewers consistent.
Hot diggity.
Poe is working his speechcraft hard right now. There is no speechcraft. I wasn't there.
You were there! You were in my Discord server. You literally popped in VC to watch the stream for a minute.
Oh no! Oh, I didn't watch the stream. I just said hi. In
You said hi in my Twitch chat. That means I know you were watching the stream.
last week. I did not do that last week though.
I just feel like she's interrogating Poe. Like,
I mean,
Yeah.
we're
the
supposed to be
thing
talking
Who's
about
the imposter
VTubers
here?
is that
Poe, it's Poe.
it's completely possible that he was there and just forgot everything about it. Because
Yeah,
No.
because
So
Poe
who's
is
murdering
down.
who here?
every
Who's
week
the
I am
imposter?
never prepared for podcasts because
Yo,
every week I'm
speaking of that,
telling-
we should just host a digital blackface episode where we all just play Among Us.
We really should. That would be fun.
I do have the game. I do enjoy it.
I have it too. I mean, if somebody doesn't have it on PC, they can download it on a mobile phone.
Yep.
I can get it on PC. I don't have to do it on a mobile phone. Or are we talking about the other one? Poe is the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, if we're going back to Poki, she's big. She is pretty big. She's last time I saw Poki is when I was watching clips of Let's Players playing Among Us, and she was there. She was playing with Pewd, she was playing with Jacksepticeye, she's playing with Critical, she's playing with everybody.
Oh yeah, that is the last time I've actually saw her. Was like playing with Critical and everything. Honestly, I just show up for Critical. I do also show up for Pews. I still occasionally watch PewDiePie streams. But it's pretty much just Critical and
Wait,
Pewds.
this nigga still watches PewDiePie streams?
Only every now and again, it's mostly Critical. Like, it's almost exclusively Critical. It's like the HoloLive, Critical, and then just like old skateboard videos from 2000, like 8.
You
Like
read my
that's all I watch on YouTube.
Yeah, true. There's nothing really good to watch on YouTube anymore.
That's
Like
weird.
I still like those sausage videos.
The sausage videos.
ordinary sausage
I
is
love
fucking
those.
amazing.
I look forward to them.
Let's sausage.
I really do.
I
I love
have-
them.
Talking
Oh
about.
God.
The Travis Scott burger sausage was fucking hilarious for no
I
reason.
had a Travis Scott burger today. I broke keto, by the way. You can applaud later. Hold your applause. It was not worth breaking keto, honestly. I regret it.
Like, how good was it? Because I meant to
Congratulations
buy
on
it, but
falling off
I'm
the wagon,
lazy.
You fucking.
I mean, look, some people last 15 seconds. I can go 15 times 5 days.
What are
I
you
mean,
talking about? Shut up! You make no sense. You make me angry.
He
Okay.
broke
Taking
keto
your
for a
podcast
meme, and he
away from
doesn't
you
like
if
it.
you can't behave.
I behave. I'm behaving very well.
No, Walmart and Oracle own fucking TikTok now.
Oh, that reminds me. TikTok technically goes off the App Store tomorrow.
Okay.
Just
I don't
straight
get
up
TikTok.
tomorrow.
For anybody who wants to download it, heads
Yeah,
up.
if you want to download some Chinese spyware, I mean, go for it.
Can't you download it illegally anyway?
I mean, yeah, technically never goes off Android because, Android's open source and everything. But for Apple, yeah, after tomorrow, you can't download it anymore because the App Store will take it down. You also can't download Fortnite anymore.
Apple.
Oh no! Whatever will I do?
Yeah, I really don't care about either of them, so I'm very unaffected.
True. Rather than playing Fortnite, how about we listen to some French rap?
No, thank you.
Why?
I'm good.
You know what? You guys don't
Why
appreciate.
listen to it or why not listen to it? That's the question.
Why not listen to it? Why not listen to it? It's
I wasn't
French
asking
rap.
you.
Okay. Wow. Damn.
We don't do French anythings in America anymore. Not after this latest fiasco. They can keep all their stuff. Frog's legs were a huge bad idea, and then they come out with this other shit.
Oh, true. Yes. Yes. After Mignons, the French are a no go in this house, in this podcast.
I've always hated the French anyways.
What?
Their egos are too
Wow.
fucking massive, and if I had the option to purge the French, I would.
Oh, I'll never forgive the.
Can't blame
God.
you.
Amy just said she wants to purge the French. That's very Islamophobic. That's very Islamophobic. I feel like.
Oh,
she should-
yikes.
Ah, yeah, I'm sorry. All of France is full of sand. There's no other type of ethnicity there.
Wow.
My goodness. You started this. You shut up. Every time it's you.
He doubled down.
You're
Look,
the reason
when I-
why we get demonetized. I'm pretty sure
Like,
of it. Like, every time.
I want to really make like
let me-
Germany and make the French hold up the white flag and then gas them all because they're worthless. I actually do hate the French that bad.
Jesus, Amy. Why?
I'm
you know-
extremely genocidal towards fucking French people.
You heard
Jeez.
You know
Just
what?
why?
I hate them. They're trash at video
Look,
games. They're trash at life. They're trash at Inquisition. They're trash at
Where did
everything.
that come from?
They can't even win a war.
We did receive some help
For all the
from them
peop-
at some stage.
Look, French. Look, all I'm gonna say about the French is their flag was like white for like 200 years, just white. So I don't really have much good to say about them. But also, Amy, I made a joke. You doubled down. I have to applaud you for that. That is some. You got some rocks, woman. Okay.
Like, she just doubled down so hard. Like, this is like, it went past doubling down and just went into, okay,
Oh
this
yeah,
is my
I
actual
would casually commit genocide.
Look,
Let me
Wow,
double down on it and say
Jesus.
that I think every human being should be genocide in general.
okay, look.
Yeah, when's
If I-
the fucking meteor?
If I had to choose a nation to be genocided, I believe that it would be Canada, because
Like, they had it too good for too long.
they're a bit full of themselves. Okay, they're a bit full of themselves, and you know what? I don't like that.
I
They
mean,
have to learn humility.
do you not like someone
Are you
like,
sure
moving
about
in
that,
on your
Norman?
territory of having it too good for too long and too full of
What?
themselves?
When they say sorry, they don't mean
Are
sorry.
you hiding in plain sight like someone calling anime pedophilia and then turning out to be a pedophile? Whoops, there we go. Just lost monetization. My bad.
Why did you do that?
I'm sorry.
Like,
In fact,
Every time. It's my
let-
time.
let me check out the monetization status. Actually,
Yeah.
let's see how we're going. Let's see. Monetization status.
Please.
Okay, so far so good. Let me refresh it, and we'll see how it goes. Who wants to flip a coin? What's what?
Okay. I got a good idea. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Refresh that page.
It's demonetized.
Also, fun fact:
He didn't even say if it was demonetized or not. He just ignored it.
our boys episode was also, even after review, they did not monetize it. Maybe it's because Storm.
Obviously, it's a live stream. No one in YouTube wants to manually check a live stream, so they just instantly demonetize everything. Because they would just
We just
assume
never
that
got
people
it
are going
back,
to slip
however,
and
from
say
the
the F
boys,
word.
apparently.
You know what? This is why we should stop doing live.
How
We should-
much revenue have we even made off of YouTube?
off of YouTube alone? Like $1.
Nice.
$1 after all those streams, Jesus fuck.
We
Well,
only
look,
just got started.
Remember
with this
when,
actually not
like-
that long ago.
Only 5 episodes got monetized.
Only 5? Damn.
Well,
I
Being slow
remember
about
back before the adpocalypse, even if you only had like 100 views, you would still make $10.
a
Yeah,
hundred.
this is why you should become a VTuber. You get lots and lots of cash.
You know what? You know what I actually plan to do.
I was actually getting lots and lots of cash before the VTuber thing. I had somebody come in my stream and gift over 1,000 subs.
Cool.
I was hoping to go on Twitch and like by next year and just like exercise shirtless for a whole and just show how I exercise and also do some practice boxing matches with some of my guys and see if you want to watch that.
I don't want to watch that.
Cool.
Thoughts?
Maybe girls will, but not me.
You know what? I feel like there's a lot of guys who want to watch that just for advice and see how to work out. They ask me all these questions, and I feel like instead of just asking me, I could just show them and do that once a week or twice a week. Show them some of my boxing.
Chill.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I like how.
This tonight.
Bless you again. I like how you're making steps to become even more insufferable, Poe.
Am I insufferable
Poe's
right now?
always been insufferable.
Amy, you sound like a Smurf. Be quiet. Second, back to my point.
I guess Poe wants to bully.
No one's bullying
Are
anyone.
we in the last 10 minutes of the stream already?
Yes, we went on to a long stream, a
Yeah,
Yeah,
long
but we also
tangent.
started late because somebody was late.
That was me. I was the.
Uh-huh.
Wait, then has it
Everyone.
only been like 50 minutes then? Give or take?
So we're fine to keep on going, but that means that we do need to start bullying Poe, as is tradition.
We are 67 minutes in.
Oh,
so
nice. So we're late,
Yeah.
anyway.
Late, early, pregnant, whatever.
You... Never. Not
Why?
you. I swear to God.
Look,
down. Shit.
I'm sitting down right now. You know what's weird? You guys haven't mentioned anything about the robotic sound, and I'm on my laptop mic right now. I'm not even using my $110 mic.
Oh, good. How did you fix it?
I just used my laptop mic.
Ah, it just works.
I don't have the entirety of Clone High. It's just the edit I found on Twitter.
Oh,
Nothing
Jeez.
bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
I haven't
Why?
seen anything.
Nothing bad ever. Boom, his fucking car's turned over. How to explain how King Crimson works to someone? Just fucking just show him that video. There you go.
wait, how does King Crimson work? Can you explain that to me?
It just works.
Okay, it just works, just like Bethesda. It just works.
The crazy world of Todd Howard.
Actually, a lot of companies say it just works.
When doesn't it work?
All the time it doesn't work.
Razer, especially.
Oh yeah, Razor's especially
Dude,
bad about
Razer
it.
is literally the it just works product king.
Like it
Razer
either
is literally
works
the
or
Apple
just
of gaming
explodes
peripherals.
on you.
I've never had it explode on me. I think
Like,
the only
you know
thing
what
I've
I mean,
ever
like
had
it-
from Razer was a headset. Well, multiple.
Their mice are
Razer
low
is literally
tier.
laser. Why did I say laser? Razer is literally the Apple product of gaming peripherals.
How very
Yes.
dare you? Take that
Really?
back.
Well, it's true.
I don't know. I really like those Game Sharks that I had. Those are fly as shit.
Genocides internally. That's my thought process.
Hey.
All the time, just genocides internally.
Amy's a big fan of genocide.
And this is why we don't get monetization.
Precisely.
That's the first time I've ever went off on a
Saturday.
stream that got us demonetized.
I mean, if you didn't hold yourself
I
back, you
mean,
would go.
unless
a
you're
lot.
talking about the Cuties episode where I said I would gas everybody who made the movie. I mean,
That wasn't.
I mean, but
technically
that one makes
Wouldn't blame you.
sense. Like,
Are
that
we
one's not even
monetized
like
for
that.
one?
The cutie stream, I
Oh, okay. Bye again.
think we actually did get monetized for that. We got
how did you get
demonetized.
that monetized? I literally spoke about how
Can you
I
not
was
hear
gonna gas the entire fucking thing.
That's okay.
How?
No one watched the entirety of that stream. Like I'm sure for a fact that they don't watch the entirety of the stream. They just watch the first 5 minutes and the first last minutes. Yeah, Cuties was monetized.
Ah,
Oh wow, we actually broke 1,000 views on that. That's crazy. No
Wow.
comments for some reason.
It's because we fucking talked about a topic everybody was invested in.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing that. That's why
You know
I
what?
never know anything about the topic.
What's so weird to me is that Validate, our most popular episode since we started
I
back,
had a lot of fun.
almost 3. Yeah, that was a fun episode. I've watched that like 3
So
times
the
on my
key is
own
to have fun.
Yes.
because I like to hear. I like to hear my own
What
voice.
the
to be honest
fuck is that banana pasta sandwich monstrosity you just posted in podcast chat?
What?
What?
That's like, that should be a fucking killable offense.
Huh.
You should be executed for that.
Oh,
not
Good
exactly,
lord.
not exactly the mix that I'd use, but okay.
what?
Huh?
Wait, I gotta see this. I'm not looking at the chat right now.
Every time.
Wow,
It's
that is
always-
Why?
It's always pure burning. I don't know why he do this to me. He should be
My
doing your
fucking
job.
Rena, there's someone who actually cooks food. That's fucking terrifying.
There was a banana pizza or something going on up a little higher than that.
Fuck you people.
It's bread, it's rice, and then it's chocolate
This
rice,
is the
and then
most
there's
cursed thing I
noodles.
actually have on my computer. It's
The
just
funny-
Poe doing the Reddit memes.
Someone asked me if they could animate animate our streams, and I'm like, this would be too much of a job for one person. You would need a whole team. Because these kind of conversations are they're just, it's like an episode of Rick and Morty. You never know what's going to happen.
Rick and Morty? That was your fallback?
Rick
Yeah,
and
it
Morty
was.
of
I
all
really-
places.
You know what? How about you all shut up?
Turns
Second
into
of all,
a pickle. Funniest shit I ever saw.
I mean, it was, though.
You disgust me.
Yes. Please get some taste.
Why is there ramen noodles in a shoe?
Excuse me? It's soup on the go.
That is not soup on the go. Fuck you, Lamb.
Oh, they got 4 local shops.
Why? Why do we have to see this?
Jeremy.
Jawbone Jello. Oh my god.
That
They got
is
4 local
spectacular, and I'm saving that immediately.
Jeremy, check podcast chat. They got 4 local pregame shots. I swear to God.
No
4
way,
local-
I need those. Why, what's up?
Right? Like,
Is that a liquor?
yeah, I put Bang in vodka, and I was turned immediately. But
Like,
Bang
you
and
got turned off like a little.
no, I was like 5 shots of Bang. No. Here's what I did. I took a McDonald's 20-ounce cup, and I filled half of it with Bang and half of it with vodka, and I just shotgunned it.
That sounds like a really great way to die, actually.
Somebody told me
I mean, yes, but no. Well, yes, but actually no.
I started singing the Still Alive song from Portal in show tunes, and then various other songs. And I was lucky. I don't know where my family went, but for that one day in the hotel, I was alone. I still have no idea where they went that day. But I could have been naked and run through the halls, and no one would have seen me. It would have been awesome. But for some reason, I just stayed in my room and just drank and sang and fell a few times.
Nickel.
You sound like the worst kind of person to be drunk with.
Poe is the worst kind of person in general. Dude flat out just fucking eats, what is it called? Pizza crust first and then the rest of the pizza.
One
that is
time-
canon.
Gremlin.
Better
Although
to
I
be a
do-
gremlin than some kind of food autist.
First of all, I do eat my nuggets.
Poe is literally a food autist. He hates pie, he hates cheese, he hates fucking...
No. I do
He'd
like-
rather eat fucking
cheese.
lettuce wrapped burgers. Just, he's gay.
You know what?
Bad kind of
Well,
gay.
I don't judge your food. I don't expect you to judge mine. But here's-
Listen, the thing is here is that
This
the
is the
people
type
who
of
have shit
shit Poe
opinions
eats.
don't get to
Check
judge the
fucking
people who have good
podcast chat.
opinions.
That's what Poe eats.
You know what? All I'm going to tell
He's
you
like-
right.
He's like, I ate my celery, came on my hot dog. Now it's time to recycle it for the keto cycle or some shit.
You know what? You'll recycle my keto. I swear to God. I mean, forget that. No,
Poe's the
go
type
back.
of nigga to fucking eat
Go back,
17
go
sticks
back.
of
This
celery,
is too
cum in his
far.
hand, and then re-eat the cum for protein.
First of all, I would never.
Why
eat my
do we
own
have
cow.
to go this far? Just Jesus.
I feel like we're gonna get demonetized now if we weren't before. But all I'm saying is,
Intimate details you wanted to know about Poe.
first of all, there is no intimate details. I'm very open as a person. I wear my emotions on my sleeve.
Proudly
My-
yells, "I drink my own semen."
First of all, I would
That's
never.
what femboys usually do.
Every
They drink their
time
own
Poe
semen.
tries to fucking
why do you know
defend
that?
himself.
Who didn't know that?
Oh, let
Everybody
me
knows
post the
that.
video.
Who didn't?
Back to my point. VTubers.
You've got
Are
nothing,
lesbians,
don't
yes.
you?
I do like VTubers, I'm not going to lie.
This is why I bully you, Amy. This is why I attack you. You send me these things. You hurt my emotions. I'm a very sensitive person.
He admits that I actually hurt his feelings. Oh my
I'm a
god.
very sensitive.
Like, you would kill me, Amy. You just go way too.
No, listen. I'm a very sensitive, heartfelt, open person, and my
You are
emotions.
not open. That is a fucking lie.
Look, do you know how easy it
The
is to
only
hurt
thing open about you is your asshole.
First of most
Huh.
clothes? My asshole is tighter than my own pores. Okay, and
Cool.
What the fuck?
You're just a
What?
Ken doll down there.
shut up. But back to my point. No, Amy couldn't. hurt my-
Everything's tight down there until someone swoops in and eats it.
swoops in. Is it flying? What's going on there? Swoops in. How wide is that hole? But not the point.
This is
Um,
Poe when he starts getting bullied in chat.
But anyway, Amy couldn't hurt my
Oh,
feelings.
my
if she-
asshole isn't loose. Ah. Fucking.
Yeah, there are people.
Have
who
you
can help
noticed
with
that Poe's the only one who gets bullied here? No one else does.
I bully you back.
Everybody
You
line
guys don't
up.
like it when I do it.
I don't feel
I'll
like
be-
I'm bullied.
Well, no, it's because Poe is the prime target. Everybody else here is cool except Poe.
Really.
Poe's like
And-
that one nigga on Twitter who posts like the really curse shit and you follow him because you hate him.
Is that why people follow you?
No, people followed me because I'm horny on main 24/7.
Well, that's okay.
And we're in the middle of a quarantine.
Yeah, this
Or
is a
you
very
know,
anything wrong
difficult
with being
time.
horny with middle of the quarantine?
What'd you say?
Is there anything wrong with being horny in Maine?
Of course.
No,
No.
I'm very horny on main.
Me too.
Y- Are you?
I
Is
mean,
that what you
well,
call being horny?
my horny comes from a different
You have
place.
you have low energy horny, my brother.
Well, I guess I'm not all the time horny on main, but I'm. You know when I am. You know when I am.
Cyborg.
You know what? First of all, this
What?
is
What are you gonna do?
nothing. That's
Come at me.
first of all, you
Absolutely.
don't want me to do that. It's like a fountain, okay? It's like a fountain. It'll make a mess everywhere. Second,
Yeah. You know, if he brags about how much he comes and he actually doesn't come that hard.
Soft
Amy, this
coon.
is
One soft coon.
You're the one fucking bragging about it, my dude.
it was a joke. It was a joke.
That's like women who go on Twitter and be like, my head game is so strong. Like, it's not good. Just stop. You're digging your own grave.
Like the girls who are just taking it cat pose and everything. You know the ones.
What
Did
are
I
we
just
even?
fly over everyone's head?
We're just. What are we even talking about at this point?
I don't even know anymore. We
We're
started at
bullying
VTubers,
Poe.
and now
Lamb
it's
is
just
bullying Poe.
degeneracy.
Fucking. Sometimes Jeremy bullies Poe. Like, Poe, it's just everyone against you.
Jeremy hasn't bullied me. That's not that I've noticed.
You just
I banter with you. I don't exactly like full out bully. Because I find banter more fun than bullying. It's more fun.
Anyway, the midget and the furry have had their say. Appa, anything else?
Not really. I'm just amazed at how these images don't really trigger me.
Which ones? The food ones?
The ones. The ones involved.
None of them.
Yeah.
None of them. I look at the food and like, oh, cool. I don't know people eat that way. But,
Every
all
time
right.
Pure Burning posts something, I just feel like Pure Burning in my fucking retinas. At least he lives up to his name.
Amy, that's because you're weak. Now.
Yes, I am weak for fucking having a distaste towards fucking Pepsi ketchup and a slice of cheese. If you were to drink that, Poe, you would throw up as well.
Amy, first of all, you have just gone into my body.
cheese.
Second of all, Amy, just because you're weak doesn't mean you have to advertise it, okay? And so I guess we're about to close out the show.
Poe,
Let's thank
Poe,
our
you advertise
our
all the
sponsor,
time about everything your body does.
Artesian Builds. They make good computers. If you want a computer, Artesian Builds. Here we go.
Thank you
What?
for joining
Hey,
us on another episode of Digital Blackface. We hope you'll join us next time.
Thank you. We're good.
Thank you. Awesome.